Hi, my name's Christine Pelland. I'm a swine veterinarian. Part of my role as a veterinarian is to work with producers to help them look at their farms and assess biosecurity risks associated with things entering or exiting their herds. As a veterinarian and producers, we understand the importance of biosecurity for the health and well-being of the pigs in our barns. We want to help provide you with some tips, some realistic, easy expectations for people that you might host into your barn. Some of the people that you might need to host on your farm might be what we would term service providers. So I would consider myself a service provider as a veterinarian. Feed industry representatives, plumbers, mechanics, anything that might need to be serviced in your facility, in your barn or around your barn. When you're preparing for someone to come to your barn for a visit, one of the biggest things that you can do is be open and communicate with those individuals. And one of the easiest ways to do that is to pick up the phone and have a discussion with those individuals that will be coming to visit you. It's important to have an open line of communication or expectations, where they should park when they drive up your laneway, what door they're going to be using. You also want to provide some sort of signage when they get to your barns. When they walk through that door, there might be a bench there, and you could have talked them through that, but it's also important to reinforce that conversation with some sort of written as well as pictures to state exactly what your expectations are when entering into that barn facility. If there's any equipment that they need to bring to the barn or inside the barn, are there things that they don't absolutely have to bring in the barn? Can you provide that equipment for them? And if that's not available or appropriate, then there are measures that we can take to really minimize the risk of bringing anything in on that equipment. Things like disinfecting or simple downtime in a heated room or a heated area can really reduce any risk of having diseases, viruses, bacteria be brought in on equipment that you might need to use within a farm. Make sure you're providing them with everything that you've told them that you need them to do. So make sure you've got boots there if you said there'd be boots there. Make sure there's coveralls there if you said there'd be coveralls. That's really important to maintain that risk mitigation. Then finally, one of the most important things to do is make sure you understand where they've come from. So ask the question, have they been on another pig farm? Have they been in contact with other livestock? That's really important to help mitigate the risk associated with anything disease-related coming into your barn. As a producer, please know that it's important for you to let your service provider know, anybody that you're hosting onto your barn, that it's not okay to walk through the door without understanding what the expectations are to enter into that facility. These tips should help ensure the health of your herd and make it a little bit easier for producers and service providers when you have someone coming to your barn.